Hello and welcome to the TUE Brew Review. This week we are checking out Trader Joe's 2015 Vintage Ale. So this is a Belgian dark strong ale. It's distributed by the Trader Joe's grocery store chain, but is actually brewed under contract by the folks in Unibroue, which is up in Quebec. It's actually a world-class Belgian-style brewery, but it's located up in Canada. So this type of year, right around the Thanksgiving holiday, I always like to pull out one of these Belgian dark ales because they pair so well with all the different varieties of food that one might have on a Thanksgiving table. They've got the sweet malt forward character, but they also have some of the peppery flavors from the yeast profile. The hops add some spice as well. So whether you're enjoying something that's sweet or savory, and a lot of times Thanksgiving, you're enjoying a lot of both, this tends to pair very well. Also, a lot of these Belgian style doubles or dark strong ales come in these corked bottles. So it's always kind of a fun presentation to have on the Thanksgiving table. So let's go ahead and get into this. This was purchased in 2015. It's actually got a Best Buy enjoy by September of 2018. We missed the boat on that, but because this has a higher alcohol content and it is bottle conditioned, these beers can be cellared for a period of time, so you'll get kind of a different flavor profile than you might if you tried it fresh. It's got a ton of description on the back here about all the different character that this beer will have, and it'll have a lot of different character. It says it's made by Unibroue. And it says here it's 9% ABV, and it is on lees, which means that it has been fermented on yeast, because there's not only yeast in the fermenter when they fermented this beer, but because it's naturally carbonated, there's also yeast sediment in the bottom of the bottle. So let's go ahead and get into this. And just a tip, when you are dealing with beers that have been bottle conditioned and have the yeast sediment in the bottom, if you want to leave that in the bottom, you don't want to agitate the beer too much. And when you decant it, you might want to leave a little bit of liquid in the very bottom to leave that sediment so you don't get it into somebody's glass. It's perfectly fine to drink, but it can add some interesting flavors and appearances to the beer. Whoa, this guy is happy to get out of the bottle. It's been sitting in there for over 7 years. So let's go ahead and check this guy out. Ooh, it's got a really nice, the color on this already is looking fantastic. Nice dark, kind of a garnet, or deep, dark, reddish, almost black, but it's got a lot of red in there too. And you've got a really nice clingy head. It's amazing that this still looks to have a decent amount of head retention for a beer that's been cellared for about 7 years. Oh yeah, all kinds of great aromatics, raisin, currant, jam. Also getting a little bit of some of the peppery spices are in there as well. So it's got a great, wonderful, inviting nose. Also getting some bread-like aromatics in there as well. Cheers. Getting the molasses, brown sugar flavors, caramel flavors, but then you also get some really nice dark fruit character in there, like figs or dates come to mind. And it's got a very subtle but present spice finish in the back end. Yeah, the spice element, both from the hops as well as from the yeast, it's very subdued, and that happens quite a bit when you drink vintage beers. Those peppery, spicy flavors tend to calm down over the course of time. But I'm definitely getting a lot of the again, the dark fruit, the plum, the fig flavors are really coming through in this. Also getting a little bit of that kind of earthy, musty flavor that one would expect in a beer that's been aged this long. Yeah, this is excellent, and it's not overpowering. Again, it's 9% ABV, so it's a little bit strong, but this would definitely accompany most everything you'd see on a Thanksgiving table. So from turkey to the sweet potatoes to all the sides and desserts, this would stand up well to those flavors, but complement them, not overpower them. So if you have an opportunity, I encourage you to go out and check out a Belgian dark ale. This is a Belgian dark strong. There's also Belgian doubles. In fact, here is an example of one, like a Chimay red label. That's considered a Belgian double. That would be a great beer to try. There's also this one. This is from Unibroue. This is a Belgian double called Maudit. I probably mispronounced that, but that's my downstate Illinois farmer pronunciation of it. And another wonderful Belgian Trappist beer, Le Trappe, Belgian double. So if you get a chance before Thanksgiving dinner, run out and grab a Belgian double or a Belgian dark strong ale. You won't be sorry come this Thanksgiving holiday. And I hope you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving holiday. And cheers.